Fuck you, I'm smarter, bitch.
I can't believe you're going to rig this game.
We don't want to feel dumb anymore.
I feel so stupid right now.
We're here to find out if we're actually dumb. Don't ask us any questions.
Two bumbling morons. Fuck you, I'm smarter. Welcome to Fuck You, I'm Smarter, the comedy game show where we compete with a guest to be crowned the smartest person in the room. Zoom, YouTube Live. We don't have a guest and we're not doing YouTube Live this week.
And we're never doing Twitch again.
Woo!
Once was enough.
We tried, you guys. We tried,
but I turned 40.
Right.
As Lindsey pointed out last week.
It's all your age's fault.
It's too much for us. Yeah, but don't lie. You were happy that I turned 40 so you could have the excuse of not having to do Twitch. You know what I mean?
100%. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Oh, you're welcome.
much.
I took the fall for us, but I think it's worth it. Somebody had to do it, and I happen to be older, so I did
Yes. Hi, Kels Bells.
Hi, Lindsey Pins and Needles.
We have some big news for our listeners.
We do have some big news.
You guys,
I don't want to say it.
we're taking a little recess.
That's right. We're going to play MASH.
Never have I ever.
We're going to do drinking games.
We used to do Truth or Dare.
Yeah. We want to just take a little recess so that we can come back fresh. There's been a lot of just activity in our lives, and we're just taking like a little break, but it doesn't mean we don't love you, and it doesn't mean that we won't be back with more Fuck You, I'm Smarter madness soon.
But here's the good news.
Tell us.
They have more than 100 episodes to go back, dive in, and
learn,
check out. And what's really cool is if you go back to the beginning, we started in person in the studio. Then you'll be there for when COVID happens, where we have to kind of adjust, and we're doing it on
don't you
Zoom
guys want to relive
hearing
about COVID for the first time?
No, but
and
like,
watching the fall of innocence.
Right. When I was thinking about, how the show has changed since the beginning, I was like, oh, I miss like Truth or Dare. I miss when we used to play How to Retain It, when we'd make our guests wear these stupid retainers, but these things we can't really do right now because of COVID. So it'll be fun to like go back and re-listen to those things. There's a lot of episodes with a lot of amazing guests.
And a lot of knowledge. So come back to us. When we come back to you, you better come back to us knowing everything that we learn. We're going to quiz you as soon as we get back. Pop quiz on the last 119 episodes.
Yeah, and just you guys can keep in touch with us on Instagram. We'll make announcements when we are ready to come back and feeling fresh at Kelly and Lindsey. And that, you could keep in touch with us that way. And also our other like individual handles as well. You can find us that way. And then you'll know like what's going on and what we're up to. But the first thing on the list is we're going to Costa Rica.
That's right.
Kelly's 40th birthday.
And we're doing a retreat. It's a writing and yoga retreat with one of the founders of Reductress.
If you are not following them on Instagram, they have like the best memes ever.
The best.
Yeah,
we're going to go write some funny shit, learn some stuff.
Yeah. Some people are surfing. We're not. Some people are paddleboarding. We're not.
No, we're laying and
we're
like walking.
Lounging and laying.
We're lounging. And I'll take a walk.
I want to explore. I want to be in the water. I don't want to stand on something in the water.
I don't want to be in a class in the water.
Exactly.
I just want to be in the water. Yeah.
Kelly and I travel really well together. We have like enough adventure and enough relaxing, enough quiet and enough noise. So
yeah, it's perfect. Somehow with our different personalities, we actually travel perfectly together.
Yes. My favorite thing about this trip so far is, it's COVID times. It's a small group. It's like 12 people. But since the beginning, we told the person planning it that we wanted to share a room. They had a few options. You could share a room with a stranger. You could stay alone. And we're like, hey, we're coming together. We'd like to share a room. We get this email 2 days ago. Kelly and I have known each other for like 20 years. We get this email that says, Hey, Kelly and Lindsey, I've randomly placed you two together as roommates for the retreat. I thought you might like to get the opportunity to get to know each other before arriving. See you soon. I'm like, I already know her.
I know her. I've taken the opportunity. I've taken plenty of opportunities to get to know this bitch.
It's really funny.
It was funny. I was like, is this a joke? I'm like, oh no, she just didn't realize. Yeah. She just forgot about the, place us together email because it was like 6 months ago.
Incredible. Yeah, we
Hilarious.
booked this trip a really long time ago.
When we thought COVID would be over by now.
Yeah.
We sort of thought it would be maybe a little bit
of a thing.
Less than it is now. Why? Why do we think that?
I don't know. We already had a talk of like, if you get it, what do we do? If I get it, what do we do? So it should be an interesting adventure.
Lindsey got the insurance, so if we get it, we'll stay in her room that the insurance is paying for.
Yeah, and you're giving me $50.
Of course.
I told Kelly the worst part about the Bahamas was Bradley had it and I didn't. And it was like this, like, when's the ball going to drop? When am I getting it? When am I getting it? I told Kelly, if one of us gets it, the second one of us gets it, we're spitting in each other's mouths.
Spit directly into my mouth. I'm going to swish it around. I want to drink a cup of your saliva. And actually I want the intimacy of looking you in the eye while you spit into my mouth.
Yeah,
because I love you.
Then we just enjoy ourselves on the beach alone.
Exactly.
And we can have a nice time instead of just being constantly paranoid about touching each other.
Right.
So that's the plan with that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. And then I'm going back to Florida to see my nephew again. And my friend from middle school, is coming down from New York with her husband. She just had a new baby, so I want to see her. So yeah, there's like a lot of traveling going on and a lot of, even though, God, why now? It's like I'm making up for all the travel I didn't do for the past 2 years this year, and it doesn't necessarily make sense, but it's happening. So.
Well, you got to see the babies.
You got to see the babies.
You got to see the babies.
And stand 6 feet away from the babies with a mask until I get my results.
That sounds like
just the
way
it is.
I would even go 10 feet. I mean, why not?
You know what? While you're there, there's enough room there. It's not like it's a decent sized space. Yeah, I'll stand 10 feet away.
Why don't you do outside 20 feet away and just call it
Why
a
don't I
wash?
sleep out in the backyard?
That sounds like a great idea.
It's Florida. It's fine. Although it's been like 40 degrees there.
Really?
Yeah. At night. Mm-hmm. It's been like really cold there.
We wanted to do on this episode, like, go back and talk about some of our favorite moments. And we actually had some pretty good Florida man moments on this show.
Funny you say that. I actually have a couple of Florida man questions.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you want to go first? Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck you. I'm smarter. All right. So yeah, I just compiled a few of my favorite subjects and questions to just do a little quiz. I guess it's sort of a did you retain it? This is from one of Jess Jubilee's episodes. I think not the last one with Nigel, but the one before that when it was just her and us. This is criminology class, okay? This is a Florida man mashup. I have 2 questions for you from this subject. So not all crazy stories happen in Florida, believe it or not. I'm going to read you some headlines, and you're going to tell me which one did not happen in Florida, okay? So one did and one didn't. You tell me which one is not a Florida man.
Got it.
Okay. Here we go. First one. Man and woman trapped in unlocked closet for 2 days. John Arwood, 31, and Amber Campbell, 25, thought they were stuck in a janitor's closet for 2 days before realizing they could just open the door and walk out. Second headline. Daycare waxed toddler's eyebrows. Mom says, quote, "These women decided to wax my daughter's unibrow," unquote, the mother wrote on Facebook.
I feel like that's very Miami, the waxing of the eyebrows. So I'm going to go with the other one did not happen in Florida.
Oh, no, Lindsey.
Wrong?
You're wrong again.
No.
I don't know if you or her or Jess answered it last time, but wrong again. I think you guys got it wrong before too. Because it does sound like such a Miami thing. Like, you know, this little girl's got some thick hair and you just got to get it off because it's Miami and we have to have Brazilian waxes on our faces.
Right.
Right. No. Daytona State College, where the people were thought they were locked in the closet. And I'll give you an extra point if you can guess the state that the waxing happened in.
Ooh.
I know.
Oklahoma.
No, it was Washington State.
Wow.
State.
I would never have guessed those granolas would do such a thing.
I know. You'd be surprised. Sometimes they surprise you.
I have a question about the closet thing.
Sure.
If I got stuck in a closet for 2 days and then realized like the door opened.
I wouldn't tell anybody.
No, I would look at the other person and be like, we can never speak of this
No, would never speak of this again. It's
like how it got to be a headline. I will never understand. Idiots.
It's a really good point. Maybe someone caught them or something. There was some
maybe. Right. Someone came in and was like,
maybe someone came in and was
in there. Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
They're like, I don't what. Oh my God. Drinking bleach. Who knows what these people are doing. Okay. Number 2, Lindsey. Which headline, which story is from Florida and which one is not? Okay. First one. Serial poop smearer on the loose. Police are asking for the public's help in identifying a young man who has taken to smearing excrement on the walls of local businesses. Second one. Man desperate for a ride to Hooters calls 911. Jonathan Hinkle allegedly told 911 dispatchers he needed a ride to the provocative eatery to help his grandmother, who had fallen ill. Cops later learned that the 28-year-old man's granny was perfectly fine, and Hinkle was arrested on charges of misusing 911. Which one was from Florida?
I think I talked about this on the show, but I took a fire truck to a club once in Miami.
Yes, I think you talked about it when we did this episode.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that one is Florida. I don't know if it's right because smearing poop sounds very Florida adjacent as well.
Correct.
But I'm going to go with Florida is the Hooters one.
1,000%.
Not Florida is the poop.
Good job.
Great.
Good job. Okay, where was the poop smearing?
Ooh. The poop smearing was in Pennsylvania?
Close. Ooh, I'm going to give you half a point for that. It's from New Jersey. I mean, what's the difference?
Oh, yeah. They're right next to each other.
Okay, great. I'll give you half a point.
Love it.
Okay. Let's move on to a different subject. Remember when we had Rose Cerno on and we did fetishes class?
Yes.
So this is a sex ed class. It's an I call bullshit, and it is about fetishes. Also known as paraphilia, which is a condition characterized by abnormal, quote unquote, sexual desires, typically involving extreme or dangerous activities. It's really just like any kind of fetish, So this first question, you're going to tell me true or bullshit. The paraphilia in which a person experiences sexual attraction to and sexual arousal by ghosts, spirits, and specter figures in mirrors is known as trichotillomania.
That
True
is
or bullshit?
incorrect.
Good job.
That is bullshit.
Good job. Extra point. Extra point.
Is trichotillomania when you pull out your hair?
Yes. Extra point, bitch. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you also, another chance for an extra point. What is it called when you're aroused by ghosts? Come and get me.
Well, dead people is necrophilia.
Benjamin Franklin's ghost.
Spirosexuality.
Spirosexuality. Close. It's spectrophilia.
Spectrophilia.
It's cool, right?
Yes. Just quick shout out to Rose Cerno, who wrote on a new show called Pivoting.
Oh, cool.
And I watched an episode of it. It's on Fox. I watched an episode of it, and it's really great.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
So shout out to her. It's very funny. It's great.
Love it. Okay. Next question. This is from the same game. All right. This one seems a little dated because of the subject matter, but being sexually aroused by pooping in a telephone booth is known as telephone scatologia. Telephone scatologia.
I'm going to say true.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is incorrect. Incorrect. Telephone scatologia. Do you know what it actually is?
When you poop while you're on the phone with someone?
No, I swear you said the same thing last time. It's funny. Our
Really?
brains don't change. You know what I mean? Like they just don't change. No, telephone scatologia is being aroused by obscene phone calls. So it actually doesn't have anything to do necessarily with poop. It's just like someone, and it doesn't have to be a phone booth either. It's just someone on the phone. It's like if you're making you make an obscene phone call to someone, you know? You're
Wow.
Like,
Hello. Is that... Wait, keep going.
yeah, what are you wearing?
And then I'm like furiously jerking off on the other end.
No, I am.
Oh. So I'm like farting or like
You're not
screaming.
No, you're saying, who is this? I'm going to call the police.
Oh, you're just being like gross on the other line.
I'm being gross on the other. I'm getting off on you not liking that
being
I'm
like, who are you?
I have a big dick and I
my
want
God,
you to see it.
Is this my dentist?
You did have a hot dentist, didn't you?
I did have a
You
hot
did have a hot
dentist.
dentist.
He did a free root canal because I flirted with him the whole time.
Genius.
Best thing that honestly ever happened to me because I was really broke at the time.
I love it.
Great.
All right, Lindsay, let's move on. All right, we have a couple questions here from Oldie Timey Medicine. Obviously, my favorite. You know it's going to happen.
Kelly's favorite, can't deny it, will live in a world of this for the rest of her life.
You knew this was happening. We were choosing some of our favorite subjects. Like, you knew this was going to happen. All right, this is from the Sean DeFasquale episode, which
Another Florida. He is a Florida man.
He is a Florida man. And we had a nice, fun Florida time when he was on the show. It was really good. All right, 2 questions from here, Lindsay. All right, you're a doctor and your patients come to you needing medical help, okay? It's ancient Egypt for the first one.
Okay.
Your patient comes to you profusely bleeding. What should you press into the wound? I'll give you an A, B, and C. A, lizard blood, dead mice, and donkey shit. B, pig's hoof, menstrual blood, and an onion. Or C, morphine, black tea, and dog piss.
It's coming back to me now. I'm going to go with C.
No, that is incorrect. I don't think they had morphine yet.
It is not menstrual blood and onions.
No, although as we learned in the episode we just recorded with Kirk, the ancient Egyptians worshipped the onion.
They had access to lizard piss?
No, lizard blood, Lindsay.
Oh.
Duh.
Well, now I would know the answer.
Now,
I thought
if you were listening
said
correctly,
lizard piss.
Of course, you would have known if I said lizard blood. That's way more obvious.
Obviously.
No, so lizard blood, dead mice, and donkey shit, those all could work for bleeding. Egyptian physicians used human and animal excrement as a cure-all remedy for diseases and injuries. According to 1500 BC's Eber's Papyrus, donkey, dog, gazelle, and fly dung were all celebrated for their healing properties and their ability to ward off bad spirits. So while they may have occasionally led to tetanus and other infections, you know, they say that they probably weren't entirely ineffective. There's some research showing that the microflora found in some types of animal dung do contain antibiotic substances.
Wow.
So yeah, lizard blood, dead mice, mud, and moldy bread. Moldy bread, but that's interesting because mold is where they got like aspirin from, right?
Right, or like antibiotics or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
They were all used as topical ointments and dressings. And women sometimes were dosed with horse saliva as a cure for an impaired libido.
Well, that would make anyone horny.
Wouldn't it? Horny just thinking about it.
I
Hey, before you hang up, I just
hello. Who is this? Dad?
No.
What are you doing?
a big bucket of horse saliva. I'm gonna dunk you in it.
Oh, it is the dentist. he's mentioned this before.
He talks about I was going under, like he was about to do the root canal, but I swear he said something about horse saliva.
100%.
Lindsay, next question, same subject. 17th century England. King Charles II just cannot get rid of these pesky frickin' headaches, okay? So you got to bust out the primo shit for this high profile client, okay? You got to go for the good stuff. You're going to go for A, crumbled human skull mixed with alcohol, B, horse urine mixed with cat urine, or C, tea of placenta and mugwort. What is going to cure headaches in the 17th century? 17th century
the
England.
Skull. I think they're going to do the skull.
Very freaking good, Lindsay. Nice job. For several hundred years, peaking in the 16th and 17th centuries, many Europeans, including royalty, priests, and scientists, routinely ingested remedies containing human bones, blood, and fat as medicine for everything from headaches to epilepsy. So there you go. Yeah. Lindsay, let's go to biology class. We're going to do the birds and the bees. All right.
Great.
So this is like animal sex. We did this with Ashley Thurman Vega. Let's talk about tapeworms fucking.
Oh, I vaguely remember this.
Invertebrates such as earthworms, slugs, tapeworms, and snails are often hermaphroditic. True or false? Even though they have both male and female reproductive systems, they still will typically mate with one another. So they could technically do it themselves, but they still mate.
Just remember from this episode, like somebody ripped someone's head off and dragged it down the road, and it was a woman eating a man.
It's like some weird little worm animal. You're like, it's a woman.
It's a woman.
It's a fucking no, it's a tapeworm. Okay.
But like tapeworms are so larvae, and they could go both ways.
They definitely go both ways.
So I think this is true.
True that they will mate with one another instead of just themselves.
They will mate. Oh, I want them to fuck themselves.
You want them to fuck
I want them. Yeah.
I
want to tell a tapeworm to go fuck itself.
Right. But when you said I want them to fuck themselves, you made like a gesture that was like sticking your hand, like it was
Inside
really
of
gross. It was like
Yeah.
putting your hand with bent fingers, kind of shoving it towards you.
And shoving it like inside of my armpit almost.
Really
I'm
gross.
going to say that they have sex with themselves.
No, that's incorrect, Lindsay. They fertilize each other and they both produce offspring. So they like fuck each other and they both get pregnant.
All right, whatever.
All right, next question, same subject. True or false? All chicken eggs are initially unfertilized until a male rooster skeets on top of the nest. The porous egg absorbs the rooster jizz and they become fertilized. True or false? That's how eggs are fertilized.
I've learned this so many times.
Me too. And that's... I thought I knew it, and then I looked at this question again, and I was like, oh, wait, I'm not sure. And I had to look it up again.
Okay, so...
I don't know why we can't get it
she
through our
has
heads.
a cloaca.
The cloaca. Yeah.
Okay, that's like her little vagina.
Right. It's her hole.
It's like a triangle. It's like a hole.
Oh, you know the shape and everything. You're
I think
cloaca expert.
I think he has to do something to her to get her to lay the eggs.
You think...
I think
Say that
he
again.
fertilizes her, so then she plops out the eggs, and then she sits on them until they hatch.
So you think chickens
There's
only...
intercourse.
You think... Okay,
of
so
some
there's
sort.
intercourse, and then only after intercourse she lays eggs?
Yeah. Is that wrong?
You're half right. They do have intercourse. He puts it inside the cloaca.
Okay. They rub cloacas.
He jizzes inside.
Okay.
She gets her eggs are fertilized, and she lays them. However,
So the eggs are inside of her already, and his sperm makes an egg with her. Oh wait, no, she has eggs inside.
Yeah, because the eggs that we
fertilizes them.
Yes. The eggs that we eat are not fertilized.
Not fertilized.
It's the chicken's period, basically. She will still lay the eggs, no matter whether they're fertilized or not.
I am so glad you brought this up because I didn't remember that, and that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
No one knows this. This is
right.
This is groundbreaking.
It is groundbreaking.
Oh. All right. Couple more questions for you if you're down.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning of the show. One of our first episodes, Leah Doobie. Very early on.
Yes. I think we traumatized Leah Doobie a little bit.
Yeah. I don't remember why, but I'm sure we were at fault.
I think she felt dumb, and we were trying to explain to her that we were definitely dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're definitely dumber. She's very smart, actually.
I think like one of her parents was a teacher, and she was just like disappointed in herself, maybe.
Right. Well, she's amazing.
Yeah.
We did a game about plagues, so we're just gonna end since
plague
we're
play,
still
and
plague play.
We did plague play, and we did not know. I think we didn't know one answer.
I don't think so.
Like it went horribly wrong.
Yeah, and it wasn't just her. It was you too.
No, it was all everybody.
We
involved.
literally just debated whether or not chickens have sex and only have fertilized eggs. Like we don't know anything. So Leah Doobie, if you're out there, if you're listening, we love you, and believe me, you're smarter than both of us combined.
Because all I had to do was think to know that the eggs can be produced by the chicken without the rooster.
But you have to do that extra step of thinking, which can be hard sometimes.
It's hard.
It's hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's there's shiny things to look at. Plagues play. Lindsey, number 1.
Yes.
Of plagues play. You noticed a large discolored lesion on your chest. It begins to feel numb. Then more lesions appear, and a few nodules too. Your face develops lumps, and your feet develop ulcers. Your whole body hurts and burns, yet feels paralyzed and weak. Your eyebrows and eyelashes fall off, and then your nose disfigures, and your fingers and toes shorten as your body tries to reabsorb them. Then you go blind, and you stumble around like this for the rest of your life. What disease do you have?
Now, I remember we said leprosy, and that was not correct. Is it correct?
It is correct.
Okay.
It's what I think what you're remembering is that it's also like nowadays it's called Hansen's disease.
Oh.
So you can think like bop, where my nose go, my eyebrows, my eyelashes.
Love it. It's good.
All right. Last question, Lindsey. You accidentally handled poop again and put your hands in your mouth.
Oh.
Now you have a sore throat.
I
know it's a really bad habit.
It's the worst.
Now you have a sore throat, fever, tiredness, nausea, headache, and stomach pain. Then you get the feeling of pins and needles in your legs, numbness, an infected spinal cord and brain, and you eventually become paralyzed, and then you die.
Wow.
Because you didn't get the vaccine. What disease do you have?
Do I get an A, B, and C?
No. But there is a vaccine for it.
Okay, there's a vaccine for the measles, the mumps. We get the chicken pox. It's like tuberculosis and rutabaga.
It's like rubella. It's like that.
Rubella.
It's an oldie timey.
Rutabaga.
You get your turnip vaccine.
E. coli.
Oh wow, when you said that, I literally imagined that from that commercial of the guy like on the in the Swiss Alps or whatever, playing some huge horn in the mountains like Ricola. But I imagined him as he's doing that, like like just shit falls out. A huge wave of shit comes out of the sky and just like plasters him across the face as he's making these beautiful, majestic horn sounds.
What?
Horn sounds.
It's an old timey tetanus. It's
right?
Not
It's
poop-related.
you're getting there.
I don't know.
So it's
what else.
you get paralyzed.
I don't know.
Polio.
Polio is poop related?
Yeah. I don't know if it always is, but I mean, I didn't look it up again, frankly, but that's what I wrote when I had researched it before. So
wow.
I think that can be how it happened.
I had no idea.
All right. You know what else I wrote? Look how cute and naive we were. Franklin D. Roosevelt had polio, and he was the 32nd president of the United States from 1933 until his death in 1945. And to put this debate to bed, he was the one in Annie.
Woo! Love it.
And then just real quick,
yeah,
we now know that his disease may have actually been Guillain-Barré syndrome. I don't know how to say it. Guillain. I don't know. It's Guillain. I don't know. Anyway, that is probably what it was because I was reading about it back in the day, back before World War II, America didn't really know about Guillain-Barré. So anything that they thought was like sort of like polio, they called it polio. So anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, Kelly, that was a great recap.
Thank you. Those are some of my faves.
And because you ended on poop, I'm gonna start with farts.
Love it.
So we did an episode with one of my favorite podcasters, Allison Rosen.
Yes.
And Allison Rosen loves poops and farts. She loves fart humor.
That's why we love her.
She gets a lot of emails from her listeners, like a lot of like 1 stars too much poop talk and like right. And she talks about like she's not gonna let it go. So when
don't
she
give up on your dreams.
No, never. When she came to our show, I did a game called The Truth About Toots and Farts.
I remember this, yeah.
And this is true or bullshit. So true or bullshit, Kelly? Women's farts smell worse than men's. Although women and men produce the same amount of flatulence, studies have found that women's farts consistently contain significantly greater concentrations of hydrogen sulfide, the stuff that makes them smell like rotten eggs. True or bullshit?
I might be getting this wrong, but I'm doing it for the principle of it, and I'm saying that is bullshit.
It's actually true.
See, I disagree.
Well, in my life, in my experience, it is 100% true.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've had some doozies, but haven't we all?
The last like 2 people I've been with, like their farts don't really smell. And if they do, it's like, whoa, yours never smell. And mine
consistently
pretty much like 50-50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
50-50. But definitely a higher. I think it's just because we eat better and a lot of like it is vegetable farts or like, you know,
I think that's
how
a
vegans.
sweeping generalization to say that we eat better.
Well, I think that's what happens in mine. Is
In
I
your
eat better.
okay, maybe in your
in my situation, like vegetable farts are real. Like they are something else.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with diet, which I wonder what the hydrogen sulfide or whatever comes from. Like, why do we have more concentrations of that? Is it diet related or is that just some hormonal thing?
Yeah,
where we,
I don't know.
Absorb more of that, or I don't know. Who knows?
This is the time of the podcast where someone else would look that up and just let us know in the comments of one of our posts.
Please educate us.
Okay, if someone tells you they don't fart, they're lying.
Absolutely.
On average, most people fart about 8 to 10 times a day.
Nice.
True or bullshit?
8 to 10 times. Yeah, I'll say true.
It's actually bullshit. Do you want to say it's higher or lower?
Higher?
Yes.
Ooh, what's the number?
14 to 22 little toots a day. A lot of my farts happen while I'm sleeping because I tend to like... I don't need to like blow ass near my partner. Do you know what I mean? Like I try to like contain it a little bit for sexy sake, but in the middle of the night, it's all holds barred. Hello. Oh, that is my dad. So that one didn't make me horny. Okay.
But if it had been...
If it were someone else.
Someone else. Okay. Oh, my
Kelly.
Goodness. Yes.
Farts are really fast. They are so fast, in fact, that they have clocked in at roughly 7 miles per hour when they're coming out of your butthole.
Oh, my God. Out of my butthole? When were you clocking my ass wind? Oh, my God.
True or bullshit? What do you think? 7 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'll say true.
That is true.
Nice.
Yes.
Love it.
All right. Let's do one more fart question.
Okay.
Okay. Former President Benjamin Franklin was many things. He was a printer. He was an inventor. He was a postmaster and a connoisseur of fart jokes. He also thought that scientists should work on more practical things like making farts smell good. Now, 230 years later, you can buy a pill that claims to make your farts smell like chocolate. True or
I'm
bullshit?
sorry. I got really distracted because you said that he was a former president. And I think we talked about this last time. He was never the president.
Oh, my God. Yes. Well, I read it exactly like I did with Alison Rosen.
Copied and pasted. You can buy a pill to make your fart smell like chocolate?
Yes. Is
Sure.
that true or
Yeah.
bullshit?
Why not?
It is true. A French man named Christian Poencheval
Beautiful.
sells fart pills that make your gas smell like chocolate, rose, ginger, depending on your preference. And they're $21 each.
Should we get some?
Yeah, but it's really expensive.
Just as an experiment, I just want to try it.
Yeah.
I wish this was like a smell-o-vision podcast.
Right. It like the smell comes through the airwaves.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Let's go camping. Are you ready to go camping?
Always. Love it.
We went camping with Renee Colvert, and we had a Boy Scout leader named Carl. Do you remember Carl?
I was hoping either Carl or the Click It or Ticket would appear today, and I'm very happy that Carl's here. I have a
Click It or Ticket is not available today.
That's fine.
So couldn't get him.
He's in jail, I think.
I think so too. But we got Carl, and Carl is here. So ladies
Carl's
and gentlemen,
hot.
Let's put it together for Carl.
Put it together. Get your shit together.
Hey, woo! Carl's here. Thanks for having me, man.
What's up? Yeah.
I was the one calling you earlier and jacking off to your voice.
That's exactly right. That was 1,000% Carl. Okay. Hi, Carl.
Hi.
Welcome.
All right, maggot. We're going camping. Just my one maggot today because we don't have two maggots.
And I'm actually afraid to be alone with Carl. This doesn't seem safe.
All right, maggots. Here's a little camping tip for you. If you don't know.
How much has he already drank today?
Don't ask questions, maggot. Just, answer the questions.
Right.
Don't ask them.
Got it.
If you don't know the temperature outside when you're camping, don't sweat it. If you're in desperate need to know the temperature and you can't relax without knowing it, what bug can help you calculate the temperature.
I'm gonna say. Oh, do I get an A, B, and C?
No. What do you think this is?
Okay. Well, as Carl's protege, Timmy. I'm little Timmy. And I'm gonna be just like Carl when I grew up, and I'm gonna say it's a a mosquito.
That's wrong, little idiot.
Oh, I guess I haven't learned enough yet. I'm an idiot.
It's actually
I'm gonna hit myself in the head with this rock.
It's actually a cricket, you dumb nuts.
Great. Why?
Dumb
What
nuts.
do you? Okay. What does the cricket do? Tell us, Carl.
During the spring and summer months, you can calculate the temperature by listening to the chirping cricket. Simply count the number of chirps you hear in 14 seconds and then add 40 to that number to find out the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit.
Definitely sounds like my South Africa converting the money equation.
100%. 100%.
Is,
All right, Carl has-
is Carl on malaria pills?
100%. Yes. All right. Next question, little dingo. All right. If you don't have a water source, you can drink your own pee to stay hydrated. True or false, bitch?
This is debated among scholars. I've read about this a lot. You can, but it might not necessarily be more hydrating. So I don't know. I'm gonna say true, but it's not always more hydrating. So I don't know.
Don't do it.
Okay. All right. Some people say do it. I mean, okay.
Don't do it. Okay. It can accelerate the dehydration process. All right.
Okay.
Don't fucking do it. It's got too many salts and minerals.
You don't want me to drink your piss, Carl?
No,
Okay.
not today.
Okay. Not till we get to camp.
All right, Kelly Maggot. Last question when you're camping, you dumb fucking idiot. If you find your way, if you get lost while you're hiking and you can't find your way back to your tent, you should stop. What does stop stand for? STOP.
Okay. It stands for stop is the first one. Stay. Maybe it's stay. Triangulate your location. Operate.
Whoa.
From a higher vibration, and penetrate.
Penetrate is something that Carl would definitely say, but operate from a higher vibration is bullshit, you dumb idiot.
Okay, what would you do? You would stay. You got lost. Okay, maybe you stay put. You stay where you are.
It says sit, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. Like stay for a second.
Stay. T would stand for you're pointing to your head. Think.
What happened?
Think.
Where was I?
Carl.
Where did I go? Where did I come from?
Carl's disgusting. O would be.
No, where am I? Where can I be? I didn't see that tree over there before.
Observe.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks, Carl. Stop, think, observe, and.
All right. Well, what do I do next?
Pretend
I'm gonna sit here
you're not
and
lost.
I'm gonna make a
plan.
A plan.
Thanks, Carl. You're a really good teacher.
Sit, think, observe, and plan, you dumb maggot. See you in the woods.
Great. Carl's out
Ding
there with a
dong.
gun, fucking playing the most dangerous game.
Wow, Carl left, thank God, because he smelled like farts.
Oh my God. What happened to him? He was like so full of energy and then he just left?
He just fucking disappeared in a poof of his own fart.
Nice.
So
Beautiful.
it wouldn't be a recap without some. What do you hate the most, Kelly?
No, you're a whore. You're not doing math, you dumb nut.
All right. Shut up. I almost did a word problem and I didn't. Okay. So we're just going to do a little trigonometry. Kelly,
Yeah.
what is trigonometry? This is fun, right?
I have no idea.
Come on.
I really don't.
Really?
Okay, well, geometry
Try.
has shapes. And
TRI. What is TRI? What can
3.
TRI? Okay, so what has 3 sides?
A shape.
What shape?
A triangle.
Yes.
Okay, triangulate your location.
Yeah. So trigonometry studies the relationships between the sides and the angles of right triangles.
This is a whole
triangles.
science just about one kind of triangle. It's wild.
Yeah, but I think it doesn't have to be just right triangles. But that's what this definition says. But I feel like it just goes for triangles. But anyway,
Okay.
what are the trigonometric functions?
Is that like sine, cosine, and the other one?
What's the other one? Do you
I couldn't
remember?
remember it last time either. Sine, cosine, and tangent?
Yes, Kelly. Oh my God. All right, last trigonometry question.
Great.
See? Really quick and
Thank
easy.
you.
Can you please sing a song like we did with David Marker about love triangles?
Love triangles. Sing a song about love triangles.
You get 5 points if you can.
Jesse's girl.
Yeah.
I wish that I had
wish that I was
Jesse's
girl.
How do I find a woman like that? Jesse's
That was
girl.
that was a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Before we're done with our quizzes, I've got one more lightning round, okay?
Okay.
And this is from the Clayton episode. Now, this isn't my favorite boarding pass or fail.
I love boarding pass or fail though, in all forms.
I know. And I felt like we couldn't have this episode without it.
Okay,
So
I'm glad you did it because I didn't.
before COVID, we used to sit around a circle with buzzers and we would be like city or country. And then we'd yell it out and whoever hit the buzzer first. Now we don't do that anymore. It's not as easy to do lightning rounds
With
over
the
the
Zoom lag.
But because it's just you,
Yeah.
we can do this.
Okay.
All right. So with Clayton, which one of my favorite things from the Clayton episode, you guys have to go back, is the tingle tongle and the dingle dangle when you did the Shakespeare shenanigans.
Oh yeah, tingle.
Like old timey phrases.
Oh, that was really fun. Yeah, yeah.
It was
Tittle
so
tattle
much
the
fun.
hedge priest.
Yes, you have
tickle
to.
my
You guys
tickle
have
my
to go.
catastrophe.
Yes, the best.
That was
Now I didn't want to
really
steal
fun.
that. That was your game. So I
Oh,
took
that's
from
okay
the.
because I didn't do any Shakespeare shenanigans.
It's fine, but
Okay.
shout out to Clayton episode. It's super, super fun.
Yeah.
All right. It's in the beginning too. It's like one of the top
Yeah.
few. All right. So boarding pass or fail. I think this is in Africa. Yeah, this is an Africa version where I'm going to yell out a place and you're going to tell me if it's a city or country.
Okay.
Ready?
Mhm.
Angola.
Country.
Good. Djibouti.
Country. No. Yes.
No.
No.
Country.
Country.
Yes. Nairobi.
City. No. Country.
And what is
Wait,
it of the cap? What is it the capital
It's the
of?
capital of Kenya.
Yes. Monrovia.
Oh shit. City?
Yes. And what is it the capital of?
Ooh. That I don't know.
Liberia.
Okay. Liberia.
Tunisia.
That is a country.
Good. Tunis.
City.
What is that the capital of?
Tunisia.
Yes. Tanzania.
Country.
Mozambique.
Country.
Burundi.
City.
No, that is a country. So I hope we get back to the days where we have our little buzzers.
I know,
that was
when we can be in person and yeah.
I forget what our first. It may have been Kendra was our first. I don't remember who our first one that we did
with buzzers.
Yeah, boarding pass or fail.
Yeah, I think that.
I went back to the Kendra episode and we did math in that one, so I didn't go there because I felt badly.
Good. You should. You should feel very guilty about math.
Yes. Last thing I want to do today. In our first episode, in our pilot episode with Who Ha Ha, who produced it, we did a little Shakespeare shenanigans with Tim Palazzola, our first guest.
Yeah, we did like
we did Mad Libs.
Mad Libs.
So we took the famous to be or not to be speech and we filled in the blanks.
Right.
So I thought we could leave this episode with a little Shakespeare shenanigans. Okay. So, Kelly, give me a bodily function.
A fart. I mean, that's clearly on theme.
Give me another one.
Projectile vomiting.
Good. Give me a sex organ.
The cloaca.
Good. Except I have to learn how to spell that. Okay, whatever. Give me a sex toy.
What's a good one? The sex swing.
Ooh, that's good. Give me a nickname for Trump.
Ugh. Can we do someone else?
This is where we were at the time.
The most vile, disgusting human to ever walk the earth.
Most vile, disgusting human to ever walk the earth. Got it. Okay. Give me another way to have sex.
Upside down. Another way to
like a different word. A different word.
Oh, okay. Fornicate.
Fornicate is always really classy. Synonym of ejaculate.
Skeet, 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 skeet.
Skeet several times. Give me one more.
Jism with an M.
Jism is nice. That's good. Synonym for poop.
Synonym for poop. I would say my butthole chocolate.
Butthole chocolate. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. And something you would use if you were participating in some sort of a BDSM situation.
Electric probe.
Yes. Okay. So this is how mature we are and how much we've grown. Okay. Let me get in the Hamlet zone. Good, hold on. Good. So this is the famous to be or not to be speech in Fuck You, I'm Smarter form.
Love it.
For Shakespeare shenanigans. To fart or not to projectile vomit? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the cloaca to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous sex swings, or to take arms against the sea of the most vile human being to ever walk this earth, and by opposing, fornicate them. To die, to skeet, 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 to jism, perchance to butthole chocolate. Aye, there's the electric probe. Ha. It's beautiful.
That was powerful. Wow.
How did you feel? Did you feel my intentions?
I felt aroused.
Oh, good. Does Shakespeare make you horny?
Does Shakespeare make you horny, baby?
Well, everyone listening, you can tell we appreciate you dealing with our farts and our dildos and our electric probes.
Thanks for putting up with us, and follow us at Kelly and Lindsey on Instagram, and we'll keep you posted. We'll still post some stuff now and then. We won't be gone forever, but we're just taking a little break and keep in touch with us, please.
Yeah, keep in touch. You can also go back, listen to those older episodes. Some of them, like most of them are super, super fun unless like I didn't win and then it was like a dumb episode.
So that's all of them, Lindsay.
Well, I used to win. I used to win in the beginning and then I gave up. But let's take this time, like comment, review, go on YouTube and watch all of our lives. We did a lot of live episodes where you can watch those episodes that we live streamed. Those are super fun.
Yeah, but definitely keep in touch and keep connected because we'll be doing, even in the meantime before we come back, we might do like kind of one-off things or
live shows.
We're definitely stay in the loop because we will. You haven't heard the end of us for sure.
You haven't heard the end of us. Yes. I tell ya.
This is not the last of me.
But
podcast all over you.
Hopefully we'll come back from Costa Rica with a little spider monkey or something.
Oh, okay.
A howler?
That sounds really illegal, but sure.
Kelly, I love you. I'll see you in 2 days.
I'll see you on the plane, bitch. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.
Talk soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Fuck you, I'm smarter.